the way we prep for our games has been outstanding because we're playing against the best cup team.
Those young boys, though, they've been playing unreal at the moment.
How many extensions? He was off me. And he goes...
when you took the year off footy, but more so you coming back.
Got pretty lucky near the end there. Nico Hines just threw me the ball.
Off the field, just how important has he been for this team?
No team comes to Mount Smart and gets a chant for them.
Welcome back to another edition of OneTake, brought to you by the TAB. This week we have our six on the couch. He's playing unreal footy at the moment, so grateful to have him here. Chanel Harris-Tavita, how are you, bro?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, good, bro. No complaints. How's the body, bro? Bye week, a bit of a refresher for you. What, 15 rounds in? I'm sure it was warmly received.
Yeah, it's round 15. It's gone pretty quick, but the bye couldn't come at a better time. Body was feeling sore. Lots of travel in that last month before the bye, so good to just have a week off to reset, get the body right, and then go again. Yeah.
What do you get up to on a bye week, bro? Did you have the whole week off, or did you guys train a few days?
We had Monday to Thursday off, so I recently got some golf clubs. I got hooked up recently, so shout out Golf Warehouse.
Yeah, we like that.
A few of the boys play, so played a couple days of golf. Hung out with some family and friends, and just pretty much relaxed in Auckland.
How do you go, bro? What's the handicap at? Do you have a handicap?
No handicap at the moment. Just trying to get some consistent shots. And, it's pretty hard, but it's pretty fun as well.
Yeah, because I see Wets and a few of the boys have been jamming. Who's the golf crew, and is it pretty competitive between you all?
Yeah, we got a crew now, so it's me, Wets, Wado, Jacko, Freddie, and Capes. Capes hasn't played well yet, but he's part of the group, so it's a good crew.
Not bad. Let's rewind back to that Sharks performance almost 2 weeks ago now, but Warriors fans are still buzzing from it. I think from the outside looking in, it was probably the most complete performance of the season so far. Is that how you guys feel about it internally?
Yeah, I think like all parts of our game, attack, defense, it sort of all came together in that game. It's taken a while for us to put on a performance like that. Had lots of games where we won by 6 or less points, which is still pleasing, like to close out those close games. But it's nice to get to the last, 5 minutes and know that you've got the game in the bag. So I think still lots of lessons to take from that game, but lots of good lessons.
In a weird way, did the bye come at a strange time off the back of a performance like that? Momentum can be a funny thing. You're probably keen as to lace up again. You have a break, but I'm sure you're backing the lads to hit their straps again.
Yep. I think we put a lot of effort into that. We put a lot of effort into every game, but that game in particular, heading into a bye, I think it was really important for us to narrow our focus on what we wanted to be good at and how we wanted to play heading into that bye. So, I think like we've been locked in, but especially in that Sharks game, we knew we're going to have a break after. Yeah. So, left all the effort out there and got the result.
Your personal performance, you must be pretty happy with that. 2 tries. You're scoring them at a pretty good rate this year. I think this is your career best for tries already, and we're only 15 rounds through.
Yeah, I was got pretty lucky near the end there. Nico Hines just threw me the ball. And,
By your face.
I was looking for support straight away.
Yeah.
And we just defended a couple sets back to back, so I don't think anyone had any energy. So I had to try and run the length, and just got there.
Yeah, well, it was pretty late in the game too. No doubt the legs were feeling heavy. That first reaction when you caught it, were you like, I can get there?
No, that wasn't my first reaction. But once I got to the try line, I was pretty happy. That I made it.
Your form this year has been elite, and I don't know if you knew, but heading into the bye week, you're top 3 in the comp for try assists. Your defence has always been rock solid, but you must be pretty happy with how your game has been tracking so far this year, personally.
I've been trying to play some consistent footy. Like we had a really solid preseason. We came back early because we didn't play finals, so we really knuckled down and worked hard on parts of our game that we needed to be better at. And I think like our whole team has been playing really well, and that's why we're getting results that we're getting. But yeah, for me, I'm just trying to build combinations with my edge. Try and stay on the field. That's one of the hardest parts of playing in the NRL is staying fit and trying to play my best footy every week.
You formed a nice combo with your halves partner, Lukey Met, and it seems like you guys get along off the field really well as well. How cool has that been, lacing up with him and playing consistently week in and week out? You've kind of had time to establish a combination, which in years gone by hasn't been something that's been easy to do.
Yeah, you're right. I think it's hard to build combinations when there's boys coming in and out. Like someone's either having an injury or there's a form slump and someone gets dropped. But to stay on the field and build a combination with Matt has been, it's been a pleasure for me because he's playing outstanding footy and I get to just worry about my job, which is to kick well, defend well, and run the ball. So we try and take a bit of pressure off each other in the way that we play. And hopefully it shows more later in the season.
We spoke before about how you guys have been away heaps, and I think 6 of the 10 wins have come in games that have been over in Australia, and I think the boys just won their 5th straight game in Sydney, which is the first time the Warriors have done that as well. Boys seem so comfortable on the road this year. Like, is there that type of feeling amongst the team too that, in past, going over to Australia, whereas playing at home was a massive advantage. Here it seems like we can do it anywhere.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of things. Like, this is the most connected I've been with the NRL group. The way we hang out outside of training, when we're on the road, it's pretty fun. Like just being around all your mates, and then also having the support over in Australia, like for the Warriors, has been massive for us. Like we get to back into games and we're hearing Warriors chants in like Sydney and Brisbane, and like not many teams or no team comes to Mount Smart and gets a chant for them. You know what I mean? So, firstly, just being connected as a team, like we enjoy each other's company. It's pretty fun to be in an environment like that, and then also having that support over in Oz has been massive for us.
That connection, did that just happen organically in pre-season, or was it something that you guys made a conscious effort to do this year? Because you can certainly see it in the performances too. Like you said, when you hang out with someone, you got a genuine connection. It does transfer over onto the paddock.
Yeah, we worked really hard on it in pre-season. We knew that working hard together will bring us closer, and we've all bought into Webby's plan, and that's to be a hardworking team, to also be smart at the right moments, and I think we've all bought into Webby's plan, so that's the main thing.
I think it's transitioned over to the cup side as well. 9 straight games on the weekend. The vibe amongst both teams at the moment must be pretty contagious, right? Like the energy at trainings must be huge.
Yeah. I think the way we prep for our games has been outstanding because we're playing against the best cup team at the moment. So for us to get those reps against each other during the week, it just sets ourselves up for each game. And it's hard to do consistently, but when we do it, both teams end up having either a good result or a good performance. So we just need to keep going hard at each other and challenging each other to be better.
Was announced today another young lad extended, and Tanner. Those young boys, though, they've been playing unreal at the moment.
How many extensions?
Bro, but great. We love to see it, but that must be exciting for someone like you as well, just seeing these young guys just make their position their own at the moment and just come on in leaps and bounds.
Oh, yeah. It's you just love to see boys get rewarded for hard work. And Tanner, along with lots of the other young boys, worked so hard on their game. Like he worked so hard on his game during preseason. Came out, had a great start to his cup season, and he's been rewarded with with being named in the team.
Mm-hmm.
So to get a contract extension as well has been massive for him. So really happy for him.
I wanted to rewind back to when you took the year off footy, but more so you coming back. And I think a lot of people underestimate how hard it would be to come back after not training like a professional athlete for a year, and just the toll, not just the games, but the trainings take on your body. How long did that take you to adapt? And also the fact that a year off in the NRL, like the game moves so quickly, quite a lot had probably changed when you came back as well. Was it a massive like adjustment period for you?
Yeah, it was. I think, as weird as it sounds, like it took me last season to sort of get my body right, and then once the off season came around, my body was ready to play. So, but I think last season sort of set me up for this season, and physically and mentally, just being back around the boys, getting used to the systems that Webby and the team have put in place, and then getting my body to a stage where I can be confident to attack the game the way I want to.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it took me about a year to get back to where I wanted to be.
Yeah, I wanted to bring it up because I don't think a lot of fans realize, like I've seen a few of your guys' trainings, man, those alone are brutal, and that would take most people a week to recover from. When you're stacking up that work daily and then a game on top, like it's not easy to be out of that environment, then come back straight in and be expected to perform. So I guess this 18 months that you've been back in the game now, we're seeing it all now, right?
Yeah, like I said, that last season sort of set me up for this season. Getting a lot of confidence out of just playing every week, staying on the field, and building combinations on my edge. So yeah, just happy to be playing.
Back at home this week, the boys are probably happy to be back home as well, taking on a Penrith side who present their own challenges as well, being the 4-time champs. But how excited are you to run back out onto Go Media Stadium?
Yeah, can't wait. Coming up against a world-class team led by a great coach. So we're going to need to be on our game. Got a couple more sessions to nail what we want to, and just focus on being us this week, and I'm sure all our fans will be behind us.
Fish taking on his old side, it's probably something that you guys don't talk about. It's just the media like to make matchups like that. But can you see a different edge about him, or is he just always ready to go anyway?
I think with Fish, he's always ready to go. He just takes it day by day, and that's why he's so good. Like, he just focuses on what he needs to do in each moment, and doesn't think too far ahead, and attacks every drill. So I think we all need to have that mindset heading into this game.
Can you touch a little on his impact at the club so far? Obviously, his first year at the Warriors, and I think everyone can see his impact on the field has been massive, but off the field, just how important has he been for this team?
Yeah, I think his professionalism is contagious for everyone, really, but especially our younger boys that are coming through, our young middles who want to get to where he is. They see every day that he's prepping for each game like it's his last game. So for them to see that, to see the standard that he set, they know what it looks like to be a gun.
Yeah,
because he's a gun. So the more time they spend around him, the better they're going to be.
Yeah. So Panthers this week, Broncos next week, and then a bye. Do you treat that as like a 2-week block? Is that how you target it, or is it just one game at a time mentality?
No, I think it's one game at a time. Yeah, we can. It's easy to think a couple of weeks ahead, a few weeks ahead, but if you lose focus of this week, then it's hard to play the game when you're thinking about other things. So we're all in on this week, and then next week we'll be all in on next week.
Right. It seems like this year more than ever, anyone can almost beat anyone. The competition's so crazy, right? Like the Panthers are 1 point out of the 8 at the moment, and the difference between 5th and 17th is so close. As players, are you guys like aware of that? Because as fans, it's exciting for us to watch, but do you guys keep a track of kind of how that's all playing out, or not really?
You sort of just, in the back of your mind, you're thinking where you are on the ladder. I feel like at this stage of the season, we're we can be happy with where we're at, but we need to be hungry to go to another level. Otherwise, like you said, if you don't turn up on game day, look, you're happy with your game, don't want to improve, people can just pull things out their ass and then win. And then before you know it, you've lost a couple in a row and trying to get momentum back. So, I just keep bringing it back to 1 week at a time, keep trying to get better, keep challenging each other and enjoying it as well.
Yeah, I love that. I wanted to ask about your D because you're one of the biggest hitters for a half in the comp, and a lot of people credit the energy that a big shot you make can have on a game. Like a few of the second rowers, Capes and that have talked about how it can bring the team energy and swing momentum. Have you always been a big hitter? Is it something you worked hard on coming through the grades, or has it kind of come naturally to you?
I told this story a couple of times. Like when I was younger, my old man took me to a game and he was sick, but he still ended up coming to the game. And I let everyone that ran past me, everyone that ran at me run past me. Like I didn't want to tackle. I was playing in a dinner suit and anyway, after the game I was sitting in the car and he was off me and he goes, like if you don't tackle, like you're gonna go play something else. And I was like, oh yeah, sweet. But I wanted to be like my dad because my dad played footy.
Yeah.
And then from then on, I just tackled. And then I realized it wasn't because I was scared of the contact. But when I stepped into one tackle, I don't know, I felt like it wasn't that bad. And then, from then I built confidence in tackling. And then I just, didn't look back.
Crazy. Flattening blokes now. And then finally, bro, Kurt Capewell playing Origin. By the time you're listening to this, it's probably tonight. For us, it's tomorrow. Do you guys get a buzz off that? Like, how exciting is that for you to see your teammate and your second rower lacing up in one of the pinnacles of the game?
Yeah, again, Capes is like one of our leaders in our team, and he's been playing like that consistently. So, I thought he was unlucky to not get picked in the first game, but to see him get rewarded for his efforts, just stoked for him, and hope he plays his best game tonight.
Well, appreciate you stopping by, bro, after massage. No doubt there's probably other places you'd rather be, but on behalf of the fans, you're playing some unreal footy this year and the boys are loving watching you play, so all the best for this weekend in front of a sold-out crowd again against Penrith.
Thanks, Searle. Appreciate it, bro.
Legend.